We're going to be happy. It's been 3 days. All right, we're live. Perfect. Alrighty, looks like it's that time again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heated Shuffle Draft Rebuild franchise here on Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 2. Last episode was the season opener for year number 2, and we went to Shaka, the absolute worst ballpark in this entire game, and lost 3-2 to the Buzzards. I think it's been a couple years since we won at Shaka. It's been like, 4 or 5 seasons since we won there? Well, hopefully, at least we ain't got to play them again this season. So now we're jumping into our second game of the season, taking on our division rivals, the Grapplers, who come in at 1-0. And we come in at 0-1. On the mound for us today is going to be last year's ace, 22-year-old Dick Lucas. And on the mound for the Grapplers' former Blowfish ace, Wanda Dregler, with the new Surrounded trait. Not ideal. I know she didn't have that last year, so she must have picked that up at some point. Second game of the year we're coming in. Alrighty, here's the lineup we're going to send out here for game 1, just for this game. Leading off in left field will be Stallion Johnson, as there is a right-hander on the mound, so he'll be getting the start. Batting second and catching today is Tiny DeGrande, as he's going to be in against the right-hander. Batting third over at first base, two-way player Norm Fenomeno. Batting fourth, locked in right field, Jovan Bambino. Batting fifth at third base, the veteran Keg Gutterson. Batting sixth, shortstop Ham Slamus. Batting seventh, center fielder Hayam Callner. Batting eighth, second baseman Sloop Whoopity, and batting ninth is the pitcher, Dick Lucas. Let's jump into the action here as we get it on. Alrighty, Grapplers looking pretty solid coming into the year. They're already 1-0. We believe we split the series against them last year. I believe it was 1-1. They won the first game and we won the second game, so we have even Steven record coming in against them. Looking at their lineup for comparing it to last year's team, I only see one difference, and that would be the catcher, which is the rookie Contreras. One of my targets from free agency I was unable to sign. Sorry, I forgot I had the TV turned all the way up. That probably had feedback coming through the mic there. Alrighty, let's get it on the road once again. This is the second of 4 straight road games to start the season for the teams. Let's see if we can get our first win of the year, as Johnson's going to be leading us off today, the left fielder. Stallion, the off-speed specialist, ready in there against the off-speed specialist, Wanda Dregler. All right, hold on just a second, guys. Let me pause that real quick. Alrighty. All right, let's look at the Grapplers lineup here today. Well, actually, we'll look at the lineup later. Let's look at the pitching staff here first. You know, we can look at the lineup. Why not? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Well, we'll take the first pitch, slider away, caught the outside corner as Dregler gets ahead 0-1. And here's a look at the Grapplers lineup. Leading off at first base is Dirk Sportswood. Batting second, right fielder Oakley Stiffs, the veteran. Batting third baseman Hito Moonshada. Batting fourth, center fielder locked in Jackie Slam. Batting fifth, second baseman Scoops Tomahawking. Batting sixth, rookie catcher Woody Contreras. One of our free agent targets we were unable to sign in free agency. Batting seventh, shortstop Willard Wiggins. Batting eighth, left fielder Emilio Doya. And batting ninth is the pitcher Dregler. Looking at the bench for the Grapplers from last year's team, Ducci, Ballin, Yamamoto was signed in free agency, and Clubber Buff, as well as Javier Cortez. Oh, so they went with the 5 bench player route, I believe. Okay. I respect it. Okay, and then the pitching staff, they still have Ace Von Asen, Yanagi Hayai, and Werner Bergenberg. Bullpen, Rachel Rhubarb they picked up. They still have Brick Towers, what do you know, Doug Nerdward, and Ricky McFarland. Let's get into it. Johnson ready. He's behind 0-1 already. Slider inside is chased and dribbled in the hole to second, right at Tomahawking, and that is the first out of the inning. Coming up second, catcher Tiny DeGrande, getting his first start of the season. Contact for his righty active here. He pinch hit in game 1. He went 0-1 at the plate. Heater away, that's outside. Ball 1. Change up and in is chased and pulled foul by Tiny, out of play. 1-1. Fastball up and in, driven deep by DeGrande, right center field, heading for the gap. That is going to hit off the base of the wall on a hop. Good diving effort there by Jackie Slam, but it was kind of pointless at that point. DeGrande, with no speed, will hang in at second with a double. First hit of the year for Tiny there, and that'll bring up the rookie phenom, or second-year phenom, Norm Fenomeno, the two-way player. 1 for 4 in the opening day game for Norm. Curveball up and in is taken high from Dregler, ball 1. Dregler sets, fires, curveball away. Fenomeno takes it to the gap left center field. That is going to get down, and that'll be extra bases. We're going to have the lead here early. Fenomeno walks in with a double as he drives into DeGrande. It is 1-0 Heaters. Next up is cleanup hitter, right fielder Jovan Bambino, playing against his old team, the Grapplers. He went perfect 4 for 4 on opening day, driving in 2 runs on a double. Those are our only 2 runs in that contest as we lost that game 3-2. Curveball below the knees, ball 1. Changeup in there at the knees away, 1-1. Slider up, line to short, right at Wiggins, and that is the second out of the inning. Here's Keg Gutterson, RBI hero active for the third baseman. He went 1 for 5 on opening day. Can good old Keg deliver? Change with the knees, line to short on the first pitch right at Wiggins, and that's going to end the inning as he was off the end of the bat. 1-0 though as Fenomeno drives in the run. 1-0 heaters to the bottom of the first. Sportswood, Stiffs, and Moonshada do up against Dick Lucas, making his first start of the campaign. Sportswood leading off, the first baseman, hitting 1 for 3 on the season. Facing the right-hander, Dick Lucas, the accuracy specialist. Heater down the middle on the first pitch. Not where you want that, as that's dumped into right center for a base hit. Sportswood on to lead off. Next up is right fielder Oakley Stiffs. Contact versus righty and bad ball hitter active here for the outfielder. Hitting 2 for 5 on opening day. Forkball down and the way in the first pitch is just low. That missed the corner. Ball 1. Curveball middle in. Turned on by Oakley, and he had the distance, but he was foul. A little early. 1-1. Raising her up and away. That's taken and fouled back over the screen. 1-2. Lucas ahead in the count. Slider down in the way. Chased it outside, strike 3. First punch out for Lucas. 1 down. Next up is third baseman Hito Moonshada. Hitless in the first game of the season. A high pitch specialist has an RBI in the season, though, so he wasn't entirely useless. Change it middle in on the first pitch. Check swing called a strike as that fooled him. 0-1. Forkball down and away. That's taken for a strike at the knees. 0-2. Lucas again ahead of the count. Slider down and in. Hit foul. A little late, but Hito does stay alive. 0-2 count. Fastball down and away. Check swing. Good take outside. 1-2. Curveball away. Fouled off. Right off the end of the bat, but Hito does stay alive. Change it down and in. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. Second punch out for Lucas. 2 down, and now to bring up center fielder Jackie Slam, hitting .250 on the year with a home run in the first game, driving in 3. Currently locked in. Jackie looking to deliver. Heater up and away in the first pitch. Good take high. Ball 1. Just out of the zone on that pitch. Curveball down and in. That's chased. Pulled foul. 1-1. Slider up and in. Turned on. Lined up the middle to right center. That's in for another hit. Jackie Slam will keep the inning alive. First and second with 2 down now for the Grapplers. So that's going to give the RBI chance to the 5 hitter. Second baseman Scoops tomahawking.
Number 2, Scoops tomahawking.
Bad ball hitter was 1 for 5 on opening day. Looking to drive in a run, his first run of the season. Forkball down and the way in the first pitch. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Slider up and in. That's grounded up the middle. Slamus dives out of his reach into center field, and that might get the run in. Coming around's the runner. Colliner winds up and throws at the plate just late. RBI single for tomahawking. We're tied at 1. Keeps the inning alive for rookie catcher Woody Contreras, making his first appearance of the season. This is his first career at bat for the 22-year-old. Changeup down and in on the first pitch from Lucas is taken low. Ball 1. Forcing him down in the way. That is fouled off. Woody a little late on the swing. 1-1. Slider inside. That is taken way inside. Almost hit him in the kneecap. 2-1. Forkball down and in. That's chopped foul. 2-2. Lucas looking to get out of the inning. Curveball down in the way. Check swing in the dirt. Good hold by Woody. Full count. Runners will take off with the pitch. Forcing up and in. Check swing high. Ball 4. Good take from Woody, and that is a walk. Bases loaded. Here is 2 outs for Willard Wiggins with RBI hero. Shortstop 1 for 4 on opening day with a solo home run. Looking to add to that total here. Curveball down and in on the first pitch from Lucas. That's a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Forcing her up and away. Just outside. Missed the corner. 1-1. Change it down in the way. Looped into shallow right. Bambino coming on. Slides just in front of him. It's down for a hit. 1 run in. Second runner in as well. 2-run single for Wiggins. It's 3-1. Perfectly placed pop fly gets 2 in. And here's Emilio Bedoya, the left fielder. Hitless in the opener. Outside pitch active for him as Lucas now tense. Peter up and down the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Adoya, the 8th man to bat in the inning. Fork ball inside, check swing low, 1-1. Slider middle in, lined at the middle, another base hit into center field, as that's going to keep the inning going for the Grapplers. Coming around third, the runner, Colliner winds up and throws. Just laid a RBI for Adoya, his first of the season. It's 4-1. And here's the pitcher, Dregler, the 9th man to bat in the inning. First pitch fastball away, fouled off, 0-1. Change it down and in, that's fouled off again, 0-2. Slider up and in. Chop to third slowly. Gutterson charges. He taps the bag at third, and that'll end the inning. But Lucas gives up 4 runs on 5 hits as 9 men come to bat. There was also a walk in the inning. To the second, we're down 3. Slam as Colliner and Whoopity do up. Dregler has to be feeling a little bit better performance now that the offense has showed up. Here's Ham Slam is leading off the shortstop. Batting 1,000 on the year. He pinch hit in game 1. He got a RBI. He got a pinch hit single. First start of the year for Ham. Strike called at the letters on the changeup, 0-1. Good pitch there. Slider up and in, jams him as he skies it down the left field line shallow. In on the Adoya to make the catch, 1 down. A.M. Colliner up next, the center fielder, 3 for 4 on opening day. We're going to get some hits here. Change up away, that is outside from Dregler, ball 1. Change up and away high, 2-0 the count. Curveball down, lined up the middle, base hit. A.M. Colliner has his first hit today. He'll be on. Runner on, 1 down here in the inning. Next up is Sloop Whoopity, the second baseman. 1 for 5 day for Sloop in the opening day contest. Good speed over at first and Colliner. Slider down and in inside. Ball 1. Pick off the first, back safely is Hay. Pick off again, back safely. Keeping a close eye on Colliner. He's got good speed. Another pickoff. That's the 3rd one in a row. Dregler really worried about the runner. Pickoff again. That's 4 in a row, and Colliner has yet to flinch. Change up, chop the 3rd, and that's going to be a double play. Move shot of the second one. Tomahawking the first. That ends the inning. Whoopity wanted to make her pay, and instead he hits into a double play. Bottom 2, it's 4-1. Sportswood, Stiffs, and Moonshada top of the lineup up here against Dick Lucas, who threw 30 pitches in the first inning. Here's Derek Sportswood. Started the inning with a single, and then he scored a run. 1 for 1 today. Lucas still tense after the first inning shenanigans. Heater down the middle, line to right field, another base hit. Sportswood has his second hit today. He's 2 for 2. Next up, Oakley Stiffs, who struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Chased the slider out of the zone. Slider away in the first pitch. Whiffed on it badly. 0-1. That was the pitch that struck him out. Fork ball down and away. Fouled off. 0-2 as Stiffs behind. Heater up and in. Taken and fouled back. Still 0-2. Change it down and in. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. 3rd punch out for Lucas. 1 down. Second for Stiffs. Here's Hito Moonshada. He also struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Slider middle in. Skied to center. Hit well, but he popped it up. Oh, Colliner thought he had it. Now he's racing back, and he does find the ball. 2 down. Thought it was a little shallower than it was. It was not. Runner at first, 2 down. Here's Jackie Slam, who singled and scored a run in the first inning. She's 1 for 1. Still locked in. Change it down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball down in the way. In the dirt. 1-1. Heater up and away. Foul back. Broke it back. 1-2 as we get some new lumber for Jackie. 1-2 pitch coming. Fork ball down and in. Chopped foul. We'll do it again as Jackie stays alive. Slider down and in the dirt. Bounces. 2-2. Forcing me down in the way. In the dirt. 3-2. Change up and in. Chased and fouled off. We'll do it again. Runner is going to be off with the pitch here. 2 down. Football down in the way. Chased it outside. Strike 3. 4th punch out for Lucas, and that ends the inning. Better inning for Lucas here in the second to the 3rd. Lucas will lead us off, and it's Johnson and DeGrande. Dick Lucas leading off. Pitcher getting his first at bat of the season. Still tense. First pitch from Dregler. Slider in there for a strike. 0-1. Slider up and away, dumped to right field. That is in for a base hit as Lucas finds it over the first baseman, and he beats the throw from Stiffs. Lucas back to neutral. Here's Stallion Johnson. Left fielder 0 for 1 with the ground out to second. His first time up. Decent speed over at first in Lucas, but no threat to run. He's a pitcher. Slider up and in. Strike called to Johnson. 0-1. Slider up and in. Dump to right center. That is over the leaping Tomahawking's glove into the gap. That will be down. Stiffs cuts it off. Johnson digging for second. He'll beat the throw with that great speed. It's a double. 2 on, none down. Here's Tiny DeGrande, who doubled and scored a run in the first inning. Tiny trying to keep going. Contact versus righty active and surrounded active for the first time today for Dregler. That's -10 to each of her pitching traits because it's the medium debuff. Heater taken high from DeGrande, ball 1. Slider middle in, line to left field hard, but it's right at Adoya for the first out, and we have to hold as Lucas will not beat that throw. 2 still in scoring position. Here's Phenomena, 1 for 1 with an RBI double in the first inning. Norm trying to drive in some more runners. Slider up, lined up the middle, base hit as Phenomeno delivers a base hit. 1 run will be in. Johnson will hold at third. Runners at the corners. 4-2 now the score with 1 down. Jovan Bambino up next, 0 for 1 today with a fly out. He's locked in. Fastball up, lined hopper through the middle as it almost hits Dregler. RBI single for Bambino. 3rd of the season. It's 4-3. 2 on, 1 down for Gutterson. RBI hero active for Keg. Grounded out, lined out to short his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Surrounded still active here for Dregler. Former teammates squaring off as both Dregler and Gutterson played for the Blowfish before the draft. Changeup fouled off by Keg on the first pitch, 0-1. Fastball up, driven by Gutterson deep to center field, but it's off the end of the bat. Runners will tag, and we will hold as Slam has a good arm, and Phenomeno has no speed. 2 on still, 2 down for Ham Slamus, 0 for 1 with the ground out his first time up. Ham trying to deliver. Change it down, taken low. Good eye from Ham, ball 1. Slider at the knees, driven by Slamus, deep center field. That's got Carey heading back to the wall. Slam leaping, it is gone. Fireball coming at you. It's there off the batter's eye. First homer of the season for Ham Slamus as Dregler got cute with it, and Slamus makes her pay. We're now in the lead, 6-4. Colliner up next, 1 for 1 with a single. Dregler now rattled after that home run ball. Whiffed on the fastball down in the way, 0-1. Dribble down and in. Colliner lines to the left, but it's going to go right to Adoya, and that's going to end the inning. But the 3-run bomb from Ham Slamus caps off a 5-run outburst here in the 3rd as the Heaters take the lead, 6-4 to the bottom of the 3rd. Tomahawking, Contreras, and Wiggins do up. There's Tomahawking, 1 for 1 with an RBI single today. He also scored a run later in the 1st. Curveball down in the way, chopped to 3rd on the first pitch. Gutterson backhands, fires. 1 down. Nice play, Keg. Next up is Woody Contreras, the rookie. He walked and scored a run in the 1st inning as well. Heater up on the first pitch. Dumped down the left field line. Looking to be fair. Not quite. Out of play, foul ball. That was almost Contreras' first hit of his career. Slider low in the dirt, 1-1. Fork ball middle in. That's checked inside, 2-1. Heater away. Outside, 3-1. Change up middle away. Contreras rockets it foul. A little late. Full count still. Curveball up and away. Fouled off. Contreras stays alive. Four-seamer up and in. Popped up foul. That'll again get out of play. Lucas approaching the 55 pitch mark here on the day. Slider down. Chop to 3rd, right at Gutterson. He'll charge, make the play across. 2 down. Base is empty for Willard Wiggins. 2-run single in the 1st inning. Then he was stranded at second base. 1 for 1 today. No RBI hero this time for Wiggins. Let's see how he does. Curveball taken in the dirt, ball 1. Four-seamer down in the way. That's low, 2-0. Good eye from Wiggins. Change up inside, whiffed on it out in front, 2-1. Slider away. Pulled foul, out of play, 2-2. Out on his front foot. Fork ball down. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Still 2-2. Heater up. Grounded to 3rd. 1 hopper to Gutterson. Keg makes the play, and he makes all the outs this inning. 1-2-3 for Lucas in the 3rd. To the 4th. It is 6-4. Heater still in front. Whoopity, Lucas, and Johnson do up. Whoopity leading off 0 for 1 today. He's currently tense. Grounded out his first time up into a double play. Heater away, called a strike. 0-1. Dregler still tense after last inning as well. Curveball down, dumped up the middle. Base hit for Sloop, his second hit of the season. 1 for 2 today for Sloop as he's on at first. Next up, Dick Lucas, 1 for 1 today with a single. He started the rally last inning. Now has the chance to bunt Whoopity over. Bunt is shown. Strike called. He missed it outside. 0-1. Pick off to first. Back safely is Sloop. Bunt shown again by Lucas. Bunt is down. That's a fair ball on the plate. Contreras the first. Sack bunt successful as Whoopity in scoring position now for the top of the lineup. Here's Stallion Johnson. 1 for 2 with the double. His first last time up at the plate. Pick off the second. Back safely is Whoopity as it was dropped by Wiggins. Heater inside. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball down. Pulled foul by Johnson out of play. 0-2. He's behind the 8 ball here. Dregler sets. Fires. Slider up and in. Chop through the middle. Seeing eye single into center. Base hit. Whoopity digging for third. He's coming around. Here comes the throw from Slam. It's close, but cut. RBI single for Johnson. 7-4. Heater's now up to a 3-run lead. Tiny the Grande up next. 1 for 2 with a double. Flew out last time up. Fastball middle in. Hit up the first base line. Just foul. 0-1. Pick off first. Back safely. Runner goes. Heater up and away on the pitch out. Throw down by Contreras in the dirt and dropped. Stolen base there for Johnson. His first of the year. He's 1 for 1. Runner at second now. 1-1 the count to DeGrande as he looked at that outside pitch. Pitch out again. Still nothing doing. 2-1. Fastball at the knees. Line to center. That is going to get down for a base hit. That's right at Slam, though. We will hold at third. Runners at the corners. 1 down. That was a good throw. Next up is Norm Fenomeno. 2 for 2 today. He has a RBI single last time up. He also had a double, driving the run back in the first inning. For his third hit of the game. Heater down the middle. Driven to left center field. Fenomeno got into that one. Fireball coming at you as it's in the bullpen. Right in the Heaters bullpen. First homer of the year for Fenomeno. He is now a triple shy of the cycle, and he has driven in 5 runs already today. 9-10-4. Heaters lead. Next up, Jovan Bambino. RBI single last time up. 1 for 2 today. Dragler just getting slaughtered. Curveball down in the way. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Check swing low. Good take on that curve by Bambino. 1-1. Fastball up. Hard grounder to short right at Wiggins. Second out of the inning. That is going to bring up Keg Gutterson, who's 0 for 2 today. Both times he's had RBI Hero active, he failed to deliver. Let's see how he does without RBI Hero. How will the veteran do? Curveball middle in is lined softly to left center, but that is going to hang up for Adoya, and that will end the inning. Bottom 4, it's still 10-4, after thanks to the 3-run homer by Fenomeno. He's driven in 5 runs today already, half of our total. Bottom 4, it's a 6-run lead. Adoya, Dregler, and Sportswood do up. We'll see if they pinch hit for Dregler here. Adoya leading off, 1 for 1 with an RBI single back in the first inning, stranded at first base. See how he does here. Curveball down and in on the first pitch is low. Ball 1. Forcing him down and inside. Did not get the call. 2-0. Slider up and away. Strike called. 2-1. Change up middle in. Check swing strike called. 2-2. Lucas fights his way back even here. Work ball down. Chased in the dirt. Strike 3. DeGrande picks it and fires the first in time. 5 punch-outs for Lucas today. Next up, Dregler 0 for 1 today. Grounded at third on the fielder's choice her first time up. And she will bat. They are not taking her out. We'll see if that comes back to bite them later. Heater up and away. Fouled off. Out of play. 0-1. Ball middle in. Dregler whiffs on it. 0-2. Change it inside. Line to center. Base hit. Dregler's first hit of the year. She'll be on with a 1-out single. Pitcher delivers. Next up, Sportswood. 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Slider inside on the first pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Did not get the call there. Change it down and away. Outside. 2-0. Four-seamer up and away. Popped up behind second. Whoopity out for it. Calls for it in shallow right center. Makes it a catch. 2 down. And that is going to bring up the 2-hitter. Here's Oakley Stiff. So for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. Trying to get the crowd behind him. satisfied with what he's hearing. Now, if only he could actually do something in the batter's box today. Work ball down in the way in the dirt. Ball 1 as it bounced. Closing up and in. Taken high. 2-0. Slider down and in. Check swing strike called. 2-1. Change it down in the way. Chased in the dirt. 2-2. A little ahead of that is Oakley. Dribble down and in. Popped foul. Out of play on the left side as Johnson will give it a look, but he ain't going to get there. 2-2. Forcing up and away. Chased and lined to right field. Bambino to his right there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. One hit given up in the inning by Lucas, but nothing comes of it. To the 5th, it's 10-4. Slamus, Colliner, Whoopity, and then the pitcher slot to up 4th. There's Slamus, 3-run homer last time up for the shortstop. Hams, 1 for 2. Facing the still rattled Dregler. She stays in for the 5th. Fastball right there down the middle, 0-1. Curveball away, driven by Slamus to the gap left center field, cutting away from Slam. She will not get there. That is another extra base hit for Ham. He'll be in with a leadoff double here in the 5th. Slam is now locked in. Here's Colliner, RBI hero active for the young center fielder. 1 for 2 with a single today. Slider away, driven to the gap, right center, and that's going to get the job done. Colliner with extra bases. Slamus scores easily from second. It'll be 11-4 Heaters. Colliner in with a double. Second RBI today for Hay, and that'll bring up Sloop Whoopity, 1 for 2 with a single. Whoopity's also hitting to a double play today. Curveball up and in, strike call, 0-1. Curveball down, bloop to left field, shallow. Idoia in, makes the catch on the soft liner, 1 down. Next up will be the pitcher, Dick Lucas. Sack bunt last time up for Lucas. He's also singled today, 1 for 1. No bunting here as we are up by 7 runs, and the runner's already in scoring position. Infield still playing bunt defense. Curveball taken high, ball 1. Fastball middle in, lined up the middle, base hit for Dick Lucas into left center, and he'll drive in the runner as Colliner coming around. He'll score. It's 12-4. First RBI of the year for Dick Lucas. Next up, Stallion Johnson, 2 for 3 with an RBI double. RBI single last time up and a double. Dregler still staying out there. No movement in the Grapplers bullpen. Slider strike called away, 0-1. Fastball down and then broken back grounder slowly to short. Wiggins no play at second. Hurries to first in time. 2 down. Dodged the shrapnel there. Next up, DeGrande, the catcher. 2 for 3 with a double and a single today. Contact was ready, still active for him. That change at middle in, grounded to second. Tomahawking there to first, and that'll end the inning. 2 driven in. Second one on the RBI single there by Dick Lucas. 12-4 to the bottom of the 5th. Moonshot, Slam, and Tomahawking due up. Moonshot leading off 0 for 2 with a strikeout today as Dick Lucas tries to get through the 5th inning and qualify himself for the victory here. First pitch changeup down. Line to short right at Slamus. 1 down. 1 pitch, 1 out here. Here's Jackie Slam. 1 for 2 with a single. Lined out last time up to right field. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Taken low. Ball 1. Forkball down. Check swing strike called at the knees. 1-1. Fastball up and in. That is a strike. 1-2. Change up inside. Turned on by Jackie, but foul. Had the distance. 1-2. She murdered that one. Slider down in the way. Chased in the dirt. Grounded back to Lucas. Dick fields it cleanly to first. 2 down. Last chance for them in the 5th is Tomahawking. 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. That ball hitter active. Ball away in the first pitch. Strike called on the outer corner. 0-1. Closing ripping in. Chased. Popped up behind second. Whoopity out in shallow right center. Runs it down with his speed, and that's a 1-2-3 5th inning for Lucas as he gets through 5 today. To the 6th, it's 12-4. Fenomeno, Bambino, and Gutterson do up against Dregler. There's Fenomeno, 3 for 3 today. He had a 3-run homer last time up, an RBI double, RBI single. He is a triple shy of the cycle today. Looking to go for it here as Dregler starts the 6th. Right down the middle, we should have hit it. 0-1. Peter away. 1 hopper to third. Moonshot makes the play cleanly. 1 down. Next up is Bambino, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Change up and away, fouled back, 0-1. Dregler sets, fires. Check swing down in the way on the heater in the dirt, 1-1. Dribble down and in, popped up shallow right center. Slam over. Jackie calling for it and puts it away, 2 down. Next up is third baseman Keg Gutterson, 0 for 3 today in tenths, trying to get something started here. Fastball way high, ball 1. Change up at the knees, hit up the middle, diving Wiggins to cut it off. Fires to first, in time to end the inning, 1, 2, 3. Cleanest inning so far for Dregler. Besides the second, bottom 6, it's 12 to 4. Contreras, Wiggins, and Adoya due up. Lucas done here after 5 innings possibly. Well, might start the 6th with him, see how it goes. Woody Contreras, the rookie, up first, 0 for 1 today with a walk. Work ball down and in on the first pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Forcing him down and in, chop the second right at Whoopity. He'll charge in, make the play to first, 1 down. Wiggins up next, 1 for 2 with an RBI, 2 RBIs today. On a single earlier back in the first inning. Change up away, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Lucas now locked in here on the mound. Heater up and in, taken high, 1-1. Ball in the dirt, chased it on the bounce, 1-2. Work ball down and in, inside and low, 2-2. Slider up and away, chased outside, 1 hopper to third. Gutterson fields it cleanly, 2 down. Base is empty for Adoya, 1 for 2 with an RBI single last time at the plate. Fastball up and in, popped up, shallow right field. Bambino coming on, he'll call for it. Near the line, 1, 2, 3, 6th inning for Dick Lucas. He does get through the 6th. No quality start, unfortunately, for him, but that's a great pitching performance. To the 7th, it's 12 to 4. Slamus, Colliner, and Whoopity due up. Here's Slamus leading off. RBI, regular double last time up for Slamus. And he had a 3-run homer earlier in the game. He's locked in 2 for 3. Facing the 10th, Dregler. Coming off for first 1, 2, 3 inning last time out as that fastball up and in is whiffed on late, 0-1. Fastball away, chopped to short on the ground right at Wiggins. Easy play for Willard, 1 down. Colliner up next, 2 for 3. RBI double and a single today. Fastball up and away, driven by Colliner into the gap right center. That's going to hit off the wall. 1 hopper to the base of the right center fence. Colliner in with his 2nd double of the game. He's 3 for 4. Nice hit by Hay, and that'll bring up Whoopity, 1 for 3 with a single. Dick Lucas on deck, and we'll be pinch hitting for him when he comes up. Change up taken high, ball 1. Slider up and in, turned on by Whoopity into the gap, and that is down for extra bases as Adoya does cut it off, though. That'll be just a single. RBI for Whoopity, though. It's 13 to 4. Now a 9-run lead for the Heaters. Here's Dick Lucas. Finishes the day 2 for 2 at the plate. 2 singles, an RBI, and a sac bunt. Pinch hitting for him, coming off the bench here. Is going to go ahead and be Ian Fielder, the third baseman. He'll get the at-bat. Lucas goes 6 innings today. He gives up 7 hits, 1 walk, 4 earned runs back in the first inning. After that, shut him down. I believe he also struck out 5 or 6 batters today. Not a quality start. Had he given up 1 less run in the first inning, it would have been. But a very solid outing for Dick Lucas. He settled down really well after the first. Could not have asked for more. Fielder getting his first at-bat of the season. Recently signed in the offseason. Veteran takes a fastball away for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, turned on and driven to left field, but that is going to go right to Adoya for the 2nd out. Next up is going to be Stallion Johnson, 2 for 4, RBI double and a single earlier. He's also stolen a base today. Change him up and in, fouled off, 0-1, a little early. Fastball away, line back up the middle. 3rd hit today for Johnson as that's into shallow center. Whoopity digging for 3rd. Throw from Slam is low, but caught by a Moonshada as he tags him out to end the inning. Coming out of the bullpen for us here in the 9-run lead is going to be rookie reliever Thomas Mesa, making his Super Mega League debut as the 19-year-old will come in off the bench, or come in out of the bullpen. Bottom 7, it is 13 to 4 now, thanks to the RBI single. Dregler, Sportswood of the Stiffs, due up. On to Dregler leading off, 1 for 2 with a single. Pinch hitter coming? Yes, it is Yo-Yo Yamamoto, the third baseman, getting his first at-bat of the season, coming over from the Jacks. Thomas Mesa, the 19-year-old right-hander coming out, making his debut. He has pick officer, which means he gives a speed penalty to people trying to steal bases over at first. And he's not a very hard thrower. He doesn't have really good stuff, but he's got good accuracy. He can keep it in the strike zone, and he's mobile. He's only 19. He has youth on his side. He has a lot of potential. Slider down and in on the side armors. First delivery, fouled off, 0-1. Heater up and in, taken way high to Yamamoto, 1-1. Ball down and away. Chased outside, pulled up the third base line. Just foul. Knocked down by Gutterson, but foul. 1-2. Heater up and away. Popped up foul. Gutterson giving chase over by the stands. Lays out for it. Makes the nice catch. Great play, Keg. 1 down. Sportswood up next, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Third ball inside. That is a strike. Going 1. Had to take a break to sneeze there. Fastball away. Chase. 0-2. Mesa ahead in the count. Heater up and in. Sportswood drives it to right, but he got under it. Bambino over. Makes the catch. 2 down. Base is empty for Stiffs. 0 for 3 today. Slider inside on the first pitch. Popped up foul behind the plate. Will it stay in play for Tiny? Yes, it will. He's there. And he puts it away to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Mesa in his first inning. What do you know? Coming out of the bullpen for the Grapplers, making his season debut as he'll take over. Bottom to the top of the 8th, it is 13-4. DeGrande, Fenomeno, and Bambino. Heart of the lineup up for the Heaters here. DeGrande leading off. Catcher 2 for 4 today. He has doubled and singled. Keeps his contact versus righty active here against the righty. What do you know? Former Crocodons reliever. Fastball right there. 0-1. That's outside. 1-1. Much harder thrower what he is. Slider up. Popped up. Shallow right center. Barely moving is tomahawking for the first out. Phenomenal at next team. Grounded out last time up. He's still a triple shy of the cycle. He's driven in 5 runs today. He's had a 3-run homer, an RBI double, and an RBI single. Fastball down and away. Line softly to left. Down in front of the sliding Adoya for a base hit. No cycle for Phenomenal though. Next up Bambino. 1 for 4 with an RBI single today. Dobin still looking for his second hit. Fastball taken at the letters. 0-1. Good fastball from Woody. Slider chased inside and fouled off. 0-2. Chased inside and fouled off. 0-2. Chased it outside, strike 3. Bad pitch to swing at. First punch out for Woody. 2 down. Here's Keg Gutterson. 0 for 4 today in 10th. We will pinch hit for the veteran. Coming off the bench is going to be utility player Ralph Blue as he'll take over. First at bat of the year for Ralph, who's the team's leader in batting average in year 1 as he takes a slider low. Ball 1. Relegated to more of a bench role. Slider fouled off. 1-1. Fastball middle plate. Lined up the middle. Base hit for Ralph as he delivers. Ralph's pinch hit single will keep the inning alive. 2 on, 2 down. Here is Ham Slamus. 2 for 4 with the 3-run homer and a double today. Ham looking for that triple. Heater up and in. Blew it by him. 0-1. Chased it outside. 0-2. Bad pitch to swing at. Slider bounces in the dirt. Good block behind the plate by Contreras. 1-2. Chased it outside, strike 3, but he missed it. The catcher missed it. It was a wild pitch. And Slamus will reach on the drop, 3rd strike. Base is loaded now. 2 down for Colliner.
Number 15, Ham Colliner.
Colliner 3 for 4, 2 doubles and a single. RBI driven in as well for Hay. Fastball down and then chopped through the middle base hit, and that is a seeing eye single for Colliner. He'll get at least 1 run in. It is 14-4 as we keep it moving right along.
Now back, the second baseman, number 3, Sloop Whoopity.
Sloop Whoopity next up, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles and an RBI. Drove in that run last time at the plate. First of the year for him as he takes a slider up and in. Ball 1. Fastball down the middle, whiffed on it. 0-1 the count as that evens up. Fastball middle in, blew it by him again. 1-2. Fastball in the dirt, chop back to the mound, off Woody's glove into no man's land. Sloopity hustling down the line, beats it out, and that's an RBI single, 15-4. And here's the rookie pitcher, Mesa. We are not pinch hitting for him. We're going to let him bat as we do have an 11-run lead, and I need him to pitch more innings. Because I believe he only threw, he only threw 8 pitches his first inning. So go ahead, stay out there, Thomas. Let's see what you got. Can you bat? Down the middle, driven to right field, but it's right at Stiffs, and that'll end the inning. Good swing, good swing. Pitcher's got some pop. 2 runs in the inning. Heaters now have an 11-run lead. It is 15-4 to the bottom of the 8th. Part of the lineup up for the Grapplers one more time today. Moonshada, Slam, and Tomahawking. Moonshada leading off 0 for 3 today. Still trying to find his first hit of the day. Ralph Blue staying in the game here. I'm going to actually swap him over to first base as Fenomeno has the better arm. So he'll play third, and Blue's going to stick over at first. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch, outside. Ball 1. Four-seamer middle in. Chop to second. right into the dirt. Whoopity charges, makes the play, 1 down. Technically it's turf, but you get the gist. Slam up next, 1 for 3 with a single. Hitless since the first inning. Heater down in the way, check swing, strike called, 0-1. Ball middle in, that's fouled off by Jackie, out of play, 0-2. Slider up and away, fouled off, 0-2 still to count. Forcing down in the way, in the dirt, 1-2. Ball down, fouled off, still 1-2. Slider up and in, fouled off again, Jackie out in front. Forcing down and in, chased it inside, strike 3, first career punch out for Mesa, 2 down. Base is empty for Tomahawking, 1 for 3 with an RBI single back in the first inning. Slider middle in, strike called, 0-1 as that was a little over the middle of the plate there. 0-1 pitch. Heater away, outside, 1-1. Forcing up and in, chased and pulled foul, out of play, nowhere near the strike zone. But Tomahawking got good wood to it, 1-2. Curveball inside, almost hits him as it backs him away, 2-2. Slider down in the way, outside, 3-2, good hold. Seamer away, chased it outside, strike 3, back-to-back Ks for Mesa to end the inning. To the 9th, it's still 15-4. Johnson, DeGrande, and Phenomeno, top of the lineup coming up. Here's Johnson, 3 for 5 today. He's doubled, singled twice, driving in a run. And Woody staying out there for his second inning. Heater inside, misses, ball 1. Heater up and in, chased high, 1-1. Fastball down the middle, turned on by Johnson, hit well to right field. I don't think he got all of it, though. And running it down to the wall is Stiffs for the first out. Johnson does not have power, fortunately. Tiny DeGrande up next, 2 for 5, double and a single today. Contact for his righty still active here against Woody. Chased it in the dirt, fouled off, 0-1. Fastball away, hit on the ground to first, right at Sportswood on the backhand. He'll make the play himself, 2 down. Base is empty for Phenomeno. 4 for 5 today, still looking for the triple to hit for the cycle. Singled twice, doubled, and homered today, driving in 5 runs. Norm looking for the triple. Heater up and away, check swing, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, chopper to short. Wiggins charges, makes the play. 1-2-3 inning for Woody in the 9th. Bottom 9 is 15-4. Contreras, Wiggins, and Adoya due up against Mesa. Rookie going for his 3rd inning out of the bullpen, looking for his first career save. Contreras leading off 0 for 2 with a walk today. Mesa is locked in, so that is helping his case to stay out there. Slider inside, lined in the center on the first pitch. That is a base hit. Leadoff man on here in the 9th. Here is Wiggins, 1 for 3 with a 2-run single as Mesa no longer locked in. See me down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Pick officer active for Mesa. Go down and in, chopped up the middle. That is a base hit. First 2 going to reach here in the 9th, and it'll probably do it for Mesa here as he's starting to tire. Not going to get his first career save, but a good solid outing for the rookie in his first career appearance. I'll take it. Adoya leading off, 1 for 3 with a RBI single earlier. Coming into pinch hit for him is left fielder Javier Cortez, getting his first at bat of the season, former Sirloins outfielder. Mesa coming out after 2+ innings here. Going to turn it over to Joanna Heater as she'll come in to try and finish the inning. Second year for Joanna here with the team. Let's see if in her first appearance she can get the job done. Now sporting a newly acquired forkball to her repertoire, which she got in a player development option last episode. Forkball down on the first pitch, strike called at the knees as it's in there, 0-1. Pushing down and in, fouled off, 0-2. Cortez behind, pinch hitter trying to keep it going. Ball away, check swing, strike 3 called. First punch out for Heater, 1 down. What do you know? The pitcher due up next. I expect a pinch hitter for him. And it is Pomducci, the backup first baseman. Former Freebooters player. He was the starting first baseman last year. Now relegated to a bench role with the additions of Moonshada and Yamamoto. He was playing first, or he was playing third, actually. Changed down and in. Sign stealer activated for him, but he knew it was inside. Ball 1. Fastball up, blew it by him, 1-1. 104 on the gun from Heater there. Forkball down, taken low, 2-1. Heater up and in, fouled off, 2-2. Ball down in the way, outside, 3-2, good eye. Forcing it down and in, chased it, strike 3, back-to-back Ks for Heater, 2 down. Last chance for the Grapplers is Dirk Sportswood. 2 for 4 today with 2 singles.
Dirk Sportswood.
Four-seamer up and away on the first pitch from Joanna. Taken high. Ball 1. The ball up. Hangs. Pulled foul by Dirk. Out of play. 1-1. A little early on the swing. Fork ball middle in. Chopper in the hole to first. Base hit into right field. That'll load him up here. That'll keep the game alive. Coming up the 2-hitter. Here's Oakley Stiff. 0 for 4 today. He struck out twice.
Oakley.
Has yet to figure out what's gone wrong for him today. First pitch curveball way outside from Heater. Ball 1. 2 down and in. Check swing inside. 2-0. Fork ball down and away. Check swing strike called. 2-1. Heater up and in. Turned on, line to left field, right at Johnson, and that is going to end the game. Heaters have their first victory of the season as they crush their rivals today. They win 15-4 over the Grapplers. Grapplers scored all their runs back in the first inning, but after that, Dick Lucas and the bullpen shut them down the rest of the way. Offense came alive in the middle innings off Dregler as they left her in until the 6th for some odd reason. Heck, into the beginning of the 7th even. Looking at the box scores for the Heaters, hitless today were Gutterson, as well as Fielder, Mesa, and Heater. RBIs today, Norm Phenomenal chipped in 5. He had a 3-run homer, RBI double, and an RBI single. Stallion Johnson had an RBI single. Bambino had an RBI single. 3-run homer for Ham Slamus. 2 RBIs for Colliner, 1 on a single and 1 on a double. Sloop Whoopity had 2 RBIs, 1 on a single, 1 on a double. And Dick Lucas had an RBI single as well. On the other side for the Grapplers, hitless today were Stiffs, Moonshada, Cortez, Yamamoto, Ano, and Ducci. RBIs, Tomahawking had an RBI single back in the first inning. Willard Wiggins had a 2 RBI single in the first inning. And Emilio Adoya also had an RBI single back in the first inning. Pitching lines, Dick Lucas, 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, 5 strikeouts. He improves to 1-0 on the year. Just missed the quality start by giving up that 4th run in the first inning. Thomas Mesa, the rookie, 2+ innings in his debut, giving up 2 hits with 2 strikeouts. And Joanna Heater nails it down in the 9th, giving up a hit with 2 strikeouts, pitching the 9th inning. On the other side for the Grapplers, Dregler, 7 innings, gives up 18 hits, 13 earned runs, and 2 homers. She falls to 0-1. What do you know? 2 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts. Player of the game is Norm Phenomenal. He finished the triple shy of the cycle today, driving in 5 runs, followed by Hayam Colliner, 4 for 5 day, driving in 2 runs, hitting 2 doubles and 2 singles, and Ham Slamus with the 3-run homer and the double finishes in the 3rd place slot. Not bad. We absolutely smoked the Grapplers today, and we're now 1-1 on the year. Not bad at all. We love to see that. Alrighty, not a bad win. That was a great win, actually. We absolutely smashed them today. Okay, someone has to give up their parking space this season. Who have to walk from the bike lockup? Easy, Fielder. Alright, and that's it. Okay, we only had to piss off 1 player today. Love to see that. Alright. Looking around the league, any roster moves to report? There are a couple, it looks like. First up, former Heater himself, Bishop Fuller, signs the Wild Pigs as he will replace Latoya Lumberg in their pitching rotation. Bambino loses 1 fielding in a random role. Apparently he has developed an allergy to grass. Good thing we were playing on turf last game. Donovan Drake, the former Wild Pigs long reliever, goes to the Freebooters as he'll replace Leonard Ramiro. And Just Foul, +1 arm over there at first base. Interesting. Won an arm wrestling competition. Alright, let's sim up to the next game here, which is going to be a doubleheader for us. I believe it's against the Platypi. They're currently undefeated. Moose rally to win in 13 innings over the Sandcats there as they win 6-5. Believe Wolves taking on the Overdogs here. Overdogs are going to outpace them, but they almost choke it, but they do win in 10 innings, 11-9. Sirloin's taking on the Hot Corners here, and the Sirloins will get the win, 8-4. They almost shut him out. Gave up 4 runs late, though, in that contest. Nemesis rally but lose to the Jacks, 7-4, as the Jacks remain perfect at 3-0. Buzzards taking on the Crocs, and they shut them out 13-0 as the Buzzards get their 2nd win of the year. Wild Pigs beat the Sandcats easily 5-1. And the final game of the sim here, Hot Corners shut out the Sawteeth, winning 4-0. And that is going to bring us to their next episode, which will be a doubleheader against the Platypi, and we'll preview that pitching matchup here in a second for Game 1. First things first, let's do player development. Okay, extra speed for Clark. She could use that, not going to lie. That's pretty nice. To have a chance at crossed up for Kerr, that's not a good progress trait. We're not going to do that one. Never Walker, we don't want to give him Choker. That's horrible for a reliever, especially one that's probably going to be our closer. Stimulants, ooh, good stuff for Phenomenal. I like that. I wish it was speed, but we'll take it. But that'll be here for next episode, so we can wait on that one. What do we got for Gutterson? Okay. Power and speed. He'll lose some arm. I wish it was fielding, honestly. 2.5% chance to weaken his secondary position to nothing. Well, Gutterson has been struggling here to start the year. K Neglector is a horrible trait for Lucas, so we're not going to worry about that one either. So let's see. Well, we definitely want to give this one for Clark, no question about this. It's 2 speed. She does not, however, get the bonus 4 speed on that roll, so she only gets 2, but she is now a B-, so that's great. She's developing still. Now, if we could develop your hitting, Fiona, that would be lovely. Moving down to Gutterson, we might as well take the risk. Maybe this will jumpstart him. 1 power to 61, 3 speed to 42, loses 2 arm to 66. He does not get the bonus 5 power, unlucky there. Does not get the bonus 5 speed either. 2.5% chance to lose, and he does lose his backup trait, so now he's just a third baseman. Fun. Gutterson's just not having a great year to start. We might have to get rid of him. Alright, well, the only other one I like is Phenomenos. That'll be here next episode, so we can wait for that. The other 3, I don't like, so we're good there. Can we bring in anybody to help with Gutterson's situation? I don't think so, but let's check. So third base, there is Find Air and Platoon, but that's it. I don't like either of them, honestly. Platoon would keep the spirited thing alive for Gutterson, but I don't think it's a good idea. Let's just keep him for now, and then we'll see what else pops up later in the season. All right, let's preview the pitching matchup for next episode, Game 1, and then we'll call it a day. All right, next episode, we're taking on the division leaders, the Platypi, coming at 2-0. They're the only unbeaten team left in our division. On the mound for us will be rookie 20-year-old Reese Hunter making her debut. And on the mound for the Platypi in Game 1 is going to be Barry Ozone, the former Jacks pitcher. Cade Collector and Elite Screwball active for Ozone. If you remember, in the Sawteeth franchise, we beat Ozone in Game 1 of the final series in that playthrough. And in Game 2, scheduled pitching matchup is going to be Wagyu Takobi, the second-year pitcher for us, taking on the Platypi's long reliever Holder Close, who they got from the wide loads in the draft. Lineup for Game 1, here's the preview of what it'll look like next time out. Leading off at catching position will be Tiny DeGrande. Then it's Bambino out in right field batting second. Colliner locked in center, he'll bat third. Phenomenal locked in at third, he'll bat fourth. Johnson in left will bat fifth. Slamus at short batting sixth. Whoopity batting seventh at second base. Jess Fowl batting eighth at first base. And Reese Hunter, the pitcher, will bat number 9 in Game 1. And that'll do it for this episode, everybody. We go out there and we smash the Grapplers today, 15-4 the final, as we win handily. Fell behind early, but the offense showed up behind Dick Lucas, and he settled down and didn't give up a run after the first inning. It's now 1-1 on the year. We take on our division rivals in a doubleheader next episode. Tune in to see if we can keep pace with the division leaders. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below or subscribe button to be notified next time I go live here on Twitch. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you want to come over here and watch these episodes live before they get posted. And I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, everyone.